The city was hosting a classic car show, but Eddie wasn't looking at the engines. He was staring at a faded Polaroid in his hand, taken at the legendary 1975 Pink Floyd concert. He was dressed in his old high-waisted flare jeans and a tight-fit ringer tee, holding a paper cone of salty, vinegar-soaked fries. He sighed, remembering the smell of patchouli and the smoke of the stadium. "Hey, is that a vintage concert pass, or are you just stuck in the groove?" a voice called out. Eddie turned to see a woman leaning against a candy-orange VW bus. She was wearing a colorful crochet vest, oversized amber-tinted sunglasses, and platform clogs that added 3 inches to her height. It was Penny. The last time they spoke was under the flickering lights of the local disco, dancing to the hustle. While sharing a pitcher of fruit punch and a plate of fondue, "Penny, you still have that fringe vest?" Eddie laughed, his heart skipping a beat. They sat on the tailgate of the bus, the air filled with the distant crackle of a classic rock station. For the next hour, 1975 felt like yesterday. They talked about the thrill of buying their first Technics turntable and the simple joy of a pet rock. They laughed about the time they spent an entire Saturday afternoon at the mall just to find the perfect pair of corduroy bell-bottoms. And a bottle of Love's Baby Soft. "Remember the drive-in movie night?" Penny asked, passing him a cold soda. "We sat on the roof of your Chevy, ate a whole box of Jiffy Pop, and watched Jaws twice. Because we were too scared to drive home in the dark." Eddie nodded, his eyes misty. "We didn't have cell phones, Penny. We just had a map, a full tank of gas, and the best radio stations in history. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they weren't two grandparents with busy lives. They were back in the summer of '75, trading stories like they used to trade vinyl records. They didn't need a time machine. They had the memories of a decade that was louder, brighter, and more alive than anything today. The '70s wasn't just a decade, it was a revolution. And some revolutions never end, as long as you have a friend to remember them with. Comment 1975 if you believe the '70s was the coolest era.